Is the new Saumur BB worth it? Let's have a look. Hello everyone, welcome back to another mommy review where I review all things for the love of. Today I am doing a handbag review of the Louis Vuitton Saumur BB. Now before I get started, if you like the content on this channel, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much for considering, and on with the video. So here is the Saumur BB. It's currently available to place in cart finally. Officially before last week, it was only available for pre-order. It's priced at $3,200 for this canvas bag. Now let's just start by saying, like, this handbag is not brand new. It's like a reimagined version of an archival design in a more like contemporary style, I would say. So for this video, I want to do a review of this handbag, going over all the pros and cons related to it. So hopefully it will be helpful for you in deciding whether this handbag is worth it, whether it's worth adding to your handbag collection. So let's get started. So Louis Vuitton has been doing a whole revival of a lot of their archival designs. In particular, they've been doing revival and doing like mini bag versions of a lot of handbags, including a revival of the NEVERFUll classic into a BB version that was released earlier this year. So it's just a matter of time that they do revival of mini bags of some of the other archival design. So this one, Saumur BB, I was thinking, is this too good to be true? Because I love a good crossbody handbag. I mean, like, I wonder if this is gonna be a complete game changer when I saw it, so I had to do a more in-depth review of this handbag. The Saumur handbag was created by the house of Louis Vuitton back in 1986, so not a brand new bag. Its name comes from the village Saumur in northern France that is famous for horse riding schools. So that's the inspiration for the handbag. Previously, they had versions where it's like Damier Bin, Damier Sur, and like a mini version as well. But now, like, they only have this monogram version in a mini BB version available on their website. The previous version had Louis Vuitton Saumur in like the 30 and 35, like larger sizes, which I kind of like how it's a bit more roomy. The number at the end stands for like the dimensions in terms of width of the bag in centimeters. And these models were around for a while until it was discontinued in 2010. And then in 2017, they reintroduced it with the Saumur MM, same as the 30, and the Saumur GM, that was the 35. And since then, they have like gotten rid of that and they relaunched it again in 2020. I think it's really cute, actually. It's like a saddle-like shape. And I think that saddlebags are making a comeback. So I just like not sure if I should bite the bullet on this one. You will find that there are some secondhand Saumur out there. The 30s and 35s, they are priced roughly around like $1,000 to $2,000, depending on like how good of a condition it is. But you can see, like, this is an example how the Saumur BB may age with time. I mean, there are some that are better maintained, like the Saumur 35, that's priced at $1,250. But you can see if when you overstuff it with time, like, it does bulge out and look a little bit bulkier. I don't know if that will be the same issue if you were to get a BB version, just simply there isn't as much capacity. So that's just something to watch out for. Here is a vintage Saumur Louis Vuitton monogram. So this handbag has been around for a while. It's a very spacious handbag. So let me highlight for you like one of the main differences that you'll notice for this one compared to the previous 30 and the 35 of the Saumur versions that they came out with. And one major difference is that the original version had 2 compartments built in. So the BB version, of course, because it's so small, it doesn't really make sense to have like 2 compartments built in, so it's just one large compartment. Another major difference is, like, previously it's actually a buckle closure, like a real buckle closure, but here you can see that it's actually a magnetic closure, which I love. It's just so much more easy to get in and out of reading more about this handbag, I feel like it's a great option if you want something comfortable, holds a lot. It's just so perfect for traveling. This handbag is saddle bag shape, as I mentioned, with natural cowhide leather buckle, kind of like a very equestrian style. And the buckle nicely conceals the magnetic closure, which is just very convenient. It's just like a very modern touch. The inside is perfect for your everyday essentials and compact enough that like it's not super bulky. It's just unfortunate it only has the monogram coated canvas for now. So we'll see if it comes out with other canvas patterns coming up. And it has microfiber interior. So for now, the dimensions of the handbags, as you will see on the website, is 7.9 by 6.3 by 3 inches in terms of the size. Now I want to jump right into the pros that I saw for this handbag. So I have like 8 main pros. Number 1, I think is really unique how they have this unique side buckle. I think it's like a very unique design that I don't see in a lot of the Louis Vuitton handbags, and that is actually related to the original design, how it was 2 compartments, and that's how you can kind of buckle them together. So it's a recall to the historical significance of this bag. The second pro I would say is the versatility. Having 1 large compartment is actually quite convenient, I would say. It also comes with like 2 handy straps available. There's one that you can use as a shoulder, the other as a crossbody. And let me just say, I love how the straps are like classic straps. So the swivel here you can see makes it convenient that it won't tangle up, and you can detach the straps and use one or the other. It's just very versatile and great for everyday use and traveling. And I think it's especially great for those of you who like to travel hands-free. So the third pro is I love the handy magnetic closure. Previously with the buckle closure, I just find it very cumbersome. So I love how the modern convenience of a magnet is designed into this current version. The fourth pro is just like it has a very convenient back pocket right here. I think that back pocket is great, and it's like really good size as well, so easy access for like items that you use on a regular basis. My fifth pro is I love how it's a classic strap. I talk about how it's versatile and that it comes with 2 straps, but what I also love is like it comes with like a classic vachetta leather strap as opposed to like the webbing guitar strap that you see with a lot of the mini bags. So I love it. Like what I'm saying is comparing to, let's say, the NEVERFULL comes with like this webbing strap right here, which just like don't feel as classy, I would say. So I'm really glad it comes with a traditional strap. Number 6 for pro is it doesn't look bulky. I mean, the Saumur, like it does bulk out a little bit if you carry a lot in it, but other than that, because it is the BB size and if you don't overstuff it, it looks quite compact. Number 7 for pro is aesthetically it's really cute. I mean, it is designed that way after all because the Saumur is intended to be like a BB version. And then the 8th pro is of course the size that I mentioned. It's 7.9 by 6.3 by 3 inches, which I think is a pretty good size for like all your essentials. But I would say if you're looking for something slightly larger, I'll probably go with, let's say, the Diane. The Diane is 9.4 by 5.9 by 3.5 inches, so it's a little bit wider. And you can see the price difference. The Diane is $3,150, and then for the Saumur is priced at $3,200. So I think that Diane still gives me a very like archival, very classic vibe. I think this is a good option to consider if you're looking for something slightly bigger than the Saumur. So it's not all bells and whistles. I do want to go over what the cons related to this handbag is. Number 1 is the vachetta. Like we know that due to like patina, the coloration process of the iconic Louis Vuitton leather, the light beige will turn into a darker brown over time, and like you just have to be really careful about moisture and like lotions and such and getting that damage. So if you're not someone who's going to be babying your handbag and you're worried about it looking aged and not like aging well for the vachetta, this is not the handbag for you. The second con is related to size. I think that like originally a lot of people think that it's a great travel bag because it's crossbody, but I must remind everyone that like it is a BB version, so it is smaller. So I think it's only a good travel bag if you're looking to not pack a lot, just like your essentials. Some people say it's more of a bag for running errands as opposed to traveling. But nowadays I find that we don't carry as much when we're traveling. The next con I want to mention is that it only has one compartment, and I think I mentioned how one compartment, I think there's a pro and con. Makes sense that it's a one compartment because it is like a BB version, but because the original intention is supposed to like be inspired by like the saddles from the Saumur village, like the riding school that was there, I think what was unique about the bag is that it was two compartments. So I feel like they kind of got rid of one of the signature uniqueness that's related to this bag by making it one compartment. What do you think? I mean, there's one more con. I'm not totally sure if this is like one that will bother people, and that's related to the buckle on the side. I mentioned it as a pro because I feel like it's a recall to the heritage and the design of the bag, but aesthetically, like I think it looks okay, but functionally it doesn't really do anything. And at the same time, I'm just worried about like if you're crossing like a cabinet or something, like it clings onto it. I would hate for like your clothes or anything to cling to it and like get wrecked. So that is another con related to handbag. The last con I want to bring up is just the pricing. It's priced at $3,200, which is not cheap for a canvas bag that is like a mini version. Not to mention that it was only available for pre-order, so you couldn't even see the handbag until like more recently this week. I wonder if you have a choice, would you rather go for the Diane handbag from Louis Vuitton, or would you rather go with the Saumur BB that you saw earlier? After going through all the pros and cons of the Saumur handbag, what do you think? I mean, I would like to know, do you think it's too small? It's more of a running errand handbag versus a travel handbag. I mean, it's a great option, especially if you are a lover of like cross-body handbag. I feel like this one is definitely on the top of the list. And I think it's even more special if you're into mini bags. But do you think it's worth it? Well, I'll love to start a conversation below. And with that said, thank you so much for joining me on this mommy review on the latest Louis Vuitton Saumur BB. I would love to hear for those of you who got a hold of this handbag. Do you love it, or would you suggest a hard pass? Or are there other handbag alternatives you would consider? Well, thank you so much for joining me in this video, and hopefully I will see you next time. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.